AITA for not telling my fiancé why I am sterile? So I'm late 20s F and my fiancé early 30s M, let's call him Carlos, are still fighting about this, and it was already 2 weeks ago. When I was 21 I had a partial hysterectomy due to adenomyosis. It was very painful and my doctor spent 2 years fighting for the approval because many people were against the idea. I didn't mind losing my uterus because 1. It was very painful and 2. I was always child-free. Even as a kid I didn't like kids. I met Carlos 3 years ago. I told him on day 1 that I was child-free and completely sterile. He said he was child-free too, so we went ahead with the relationship. He proposed in September and we started slowly planning the wedding. I never told him about the hysterectomy itself. I did not hide it on purpose, it honestly just slipped my mind because I already told him I could not get pregnant. My mom did not know about the engagement because she was out of the country taking care of her elderly sister and I wanted to tell her in person. She came back 3 weeks ago. After she rested for a week we invited her to lunch so we could tell her about it. Carlos is a prankster but not the weird kind. While we were eating and before I could show my mom the ring he grabbed her hand and said, "I am sorry Mrs. My mom, I impregnated your daughter." My mom burst out laughing, looked at me and said, "Either you are about to get rich or you grew a new uterus." I laughed too and said I hoped not because I had to talk to half the doctors in the country and their grandma's first time. Carlos stared at me and said, "What do you mean?" My mom said the hysterectomy, of course. Carlos said he had never heard about it. My mom laughed again and asked how he did not know. I said I guess I never brought it up because I do not think about it anymore. We were quiet for a second, then I showed my mom the ring and we celebrated. After she left, Carlos confronted me. He asked why I never told him about the surgery. I told him I had told him the important part, which was that I was sterile. He said the issue was the principle, and if I could keep something so big to myself for years, what else could I hide? I feel like that is unfair for me. I shared the relevant part at the moment and later I just didn't think about it. I was not trying to keep secrets, I simply didn't think the medical details were relevant once we already agreed on being child-free. So now we want outside opinions. AITA for not telling him about the hysterectomy, or is he overreacting? Like, comment, subscribe.